Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn Psychology with Vaishali. And today we will be discussing about the intelligence and its theories. So here is something about myself. If you want to join my live classes, you may contact me on the given number. Without any further delay, we will start our topic intelligence and its theories. We will be discussing all of these theories. So please stay tuned and please pay attention. Anything that you see on the slide, you need to know that these are very important key terms in terms of your board exam. So please remember that you need to understand them first properly and then you need to remember them. So we will begin with the intelligence. So intelligence is a key construct to know how individual is different from each other and how they adapt to their environment. Psychological notions of intelligence in different is different from common notion of intelligence. Intelligent person have attributes like mental alertness, quickness in learning, understanding relations effectively, and they are ready wit. That means every time ready to do anything. So, there are several definitions given by several psychologists and dictionaries about intelligence. First of all, we will discuss the Oxford Dictionary definition. It says that it is power of perceiving, learning, understanding, and knowing. What do you understand by the term perceiving? That is to understand. Learning is to bring the stable change in your behavior. Understanding and knowing. Then we come to Alfred Binet. Alfred Binet was the first psychologist to work on intelligence. He said that it is ability to judge well, understand well, and reason well. What do you understand by this definition? That you judge the situation properly, understand it, and then reason it well. Then we come to Weschler. This is the widely used intelligence definition. And he has also made a Weschler intelligence test, which is widely used. So, first of all, he said that it is a global capacity of an individual to think rationally, act purposefully, and deal effectively with the environment. I have explained this particular definition in the previous lecture. Then we come to the intelligent definition given by Howard Gardner and Sternberg. Intelligent individual may not only adapt to the environment but also modifies and shapes it. So according to Gardner and Sternberg, intelligent individuals not only adapt but also modify and shapes it. What does this mean? For example, if you don't understand what is going around you, you may modify it according to your better needs or you shape it according to what you think is important for you. Then we come to the different approaches or theories of intelligence. First approach is psychometric approach and then we have information processing approach. In psychometric approach, we consider intelligence as an aggregate of abilities and express the individual's performance in terms of single index of cognitive abilities. Here we think that we have only one structure or index of cognitive abilities. There are several psychometric theories, for example, unifactor theory, two-factor theory, theory of primary mental abilities, hierarchical model of intelligence, and structure of intellect model, to name a few. Then we have information processing approach. Information processing approach describes the process people use in intellectual reasoning and problem solving. Major focus is on how an intelligent person act. So we have theory of Gardner, multiple intelligence theory of Gardner, past model by J.P. Das, Jack Naglieri, and Kirby, and then we have triarchy theory of intelligence. Today we will be starting with, first of all, the unifactor theories given by Alfred Binet, Louis Thurston, Charles Peirceman, Arthur Jensen, and many more. First of all, we will start with Alfred Binet. Alfred Binet was the first psychologist to formalize the concept of intelligence in terms of mental operations. Theory arose from his interest of differentiating more intelligent from less intelligent individual. Do you know the story behind this test? So the government gave him the sponsorship to know who are the people who need special attention in intelligence. So he conceptualized intelligence as consisting of one similar set of abilities which can be used for solving any and every problem in the individual environment. Then we have his theory of intelligence, which is known as unifactor theory or one factor theory. This theory can be disputed when the psychologists started analyzing the data of individuals, which was collected by Elfer. Then we come to two-factor theory given by Charles Spearman. Charles Spearman was the first person to use factor analysis to create a intelligence theory. So, intelligence consists of general factor and specific factor according to Charles Spearman. General factor include mental operations, primary, which are common to all the performances. For example, the basic intelligence. And then there comes the S factors. S factors were like the specific factors, like an intelligent singer might possess, an architect might possess, a scientist might have. These are high on G factor but also have addition abilities, which Charles Spearman called what did he call? He called them S factors or specific factors. Then we come to theory of primary mental abilities. This was given by Lewis Thurston. He said that intelligence has 7 primary mental abilities, which are in relationship and which are relatively independent of one another. So, first of all, we have verbal comprehension, numerical ability, spatial relations, perceptual speed, word fluency, memory, and inductive reasoning. So, now we will explain one by one what are these abilities. Verbal comprehension. What do you understand by this? These are basically grasping meaning of a particular word or an idea. Then numerical abilities, how accurate and how speedily you do all your numerical questions and problems that I can't do very speedily. Then spatial relations, these are visualizing patterns and forms. Then we have perceptual speed, that is speed of perceiving a particular object. Then word fluency, how fluently and flexibly you can speak your language. Then memory, how accurately you can recall the information that you have in your brain. Then we have inductive reasoning, that is deriving general rules from presented data or facts. Then we come to the hierarchical model of intelligence given by Arthur Jensen. Arthur Jensen started his abilities operating on 2 levels. So he did this particular test. He invented this particular theory by giving 2 levels of intelligence. First was associative learning, in which output is more or less similar to the input. For example, rote learning and memory. So whenever I give you A, B, C, D till Z, you just need to do the rote learning and then memorize them, and then you have to speak that yes, this is A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog. But then comes the second level learning or intelligence. These are called the cognitive competence. These involve higher order skills as they transform the input to produce an effective output. So then comes the structural of intellect model. Structure of intellect model given by J.P. Guilford has 3 dimensions: operation, content, and product. Operation. What the respondent does include cognition, memory, recording, memory retention, diversion production, conversion production, and evaluation. Then comes the content. Refers to the nature of material or information on which intellectual operations are performed. Then comes the products. Products are the form in which the information is processed. For example, unit, class, relation, system, transformation, and implication. Then this classification includes 6 into 5 into 6 categories. Therefore, this model has 180 cells. Each cell is accepted to have at least one factor or an ability. Some cells may have more than one factor. With that, we have completed the psychometric approach to intelligence. And we will continue the information processing approach in the next lecture. Till then, you can have all these PPT on my Telegram channel, Vaishali Sharma Psychology. Thank you and have a nice day.